It was now about noon, and darkness came over the whole land until 3 p.m, while the sun's light failed, and the curtain of the temple was torn in two. Then Jesus, crying with a loud voice, said, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." Having said this, he breathed his last. Darkness fell over the land like a covering, like the curtain in the temple was a covering. In the hardest times, like when Jesus is on the cross, and in the most sacred spaces, like the Holy of Holies in the temple, reality is sometimes obscured. Clarity is sometimes sacrificed. Darkness makes space for the unknown, a sometimes beautiful, sometimes terrible allowance. When the temple curtain is torn, when that covering rips in two, the notion that God could be contained there is challenged. The holy space the curtain had concealed, had kept in darkness, was suddenly revealed. We can never build anything in our structures or our hearts that keeps God from reaching us. On a piece of paper, write down what seems to separate you from God. Maybe you'll write thoughts, emotions, habits, convictions. Maybe for you there's just one thing. Maybe there's a long list. Whatever it is, take this time to write it down. When you're ready, rip it up. You can make one big tear like the story tells us about the temple curtain, or you can tear your paper into lots of tiny pieces. Let the tearing be a denial of artificial boundaries and an affirmation of God's ever-presence. Behind a curtain, on a cross, in the darkness, God is always with us.